Hello guys, once again welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmanuel. I am here to give you all the advice that you need to know about buying land in Ghana. So today I'm going to talk to you about some things I have observed with some real estate companies in Ghana who are into selling land and houses and all that. So I'm here to reveal some of the secret, one of the deadliest things that they are hiding from people. And this is the time to reveal it so that you are careful, you're cautious before you buy land or property from one of those people. Let's begin. Now, before you buy land from a real estate company or that, this is what that has come to my notice, and this is what I know. So mostly these companies go to the chiefs or let's say the family heads to get large tracts of land, hundreds of acres or thousands of acres if possible, and they service the plots. So when you say a plot is serviced, you're talking about they grade the area, they make sure that they connect lights to the place, they demarcate the plots into proper plots with the proper layout, and for me this is a good thing to do. But at the end of the day, and then they sell those plots in chunks to give to people who want to buy and even pay them installments. So a lot of people get those service plots and they're like, yay, thank God the plot is ready, I can start building right away. But most people, which I've realized for most Ghanaians don't like to read, we don't like to read the details and the fine points in there. It's because, and that's why these people have learned to get as much money from you people as possible. It's because many people, they're happy that they have land, that's it. They sign the lease without even reading the details. So here are what they have been doing. Now, one is that most of these companies, instead of giving you the lease or giving you an assignment is a subset of the lease. So even instead of selling the land to you for, let's say, the remaining unexpired interest of the land, what they do is that they give you a part of it. So because they are business people, they are businessmen, and they want more profit, okay? So they go for 99 years from the chiefs, and then mostly they lease out 45 years or 50 years to you. 45 years to you. Now, this is the consequences. After you have bought that service plot, you have built your house, beautiful house, lived there with your beautiful family, got accustomed to the place, very long time. After 45 years, what will happen is that the land and the property reverts to the owner. Who now is the owner is the guy holding the 99-year lease from the chief. So in this case, the real estate companies who are now selling service plots and apartments even. There are some real estate companies who sell apartments, buildings, or let's say, on the land, they've built on the land and they are selling to people. But most people, what most people don't realize is that within the fine print, instead of giving you for the rest, instead of giving you an assignment, they give you a sublease. Now that's very important. Instead of giving you an assignment, they give you a sublease of 45 years, which means that at the end of the 45 years, you have to go back to the company, renegotiate with them, and trust me, it will not come cheap. It's not going to be the same as you bought 45 years ago. So what happened is that you have to pay them 10 times, even more, 100 times, depending on the value of land and property around that time, just so that you are able to hold on to your own property. So please, if you are going to buy a land from one of these people who have serviced their property and they are selling their land, or they have apartment buildings selling to people, before you take out hard money to buy, make sure that you read in between the fine prints to see that if you're getting a good deal or you're getting a raw deal. Because sometimes you might be buying an expensive house thinking that you're going to live there forever. Well, that might not be the case. You might not live there forever, because according to the terms of the lease which you have signed, which you have registered at Lands Commission, you might be landing yourself in a big trouble. Probably not you yourself, but your descendants. Maybe for 5 years, who knows? You might not be around, and your children will be taking over the apartment or the property or the land. They are the one who have to now contend with this menace, with this canker. So I would advise you that before you sign any document, and for that matter, any document at all, please make sure that you take time to read. If you think that, hey, this is too much for me, I cannot read it, make sure you get a lawyer, for the lawyer to go through the document and okay it and explain things to you that, break things down to you to understand. If you can't afford the service of a lawyer, you can also get a real estate surveyor. Okay, like myself, I can help you and charge you, even though now I don't live in Ghana, but at least get a real estate surveyor to or now when I say real estate surveyor, I'm not talking about dramatic engineers, those people who carry tools and go and land and measure land. No, they are not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about property valuers, real estate valuers who understand the market, who understand some of these things. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Take it and then let them explain certain things to you. Also, maybe, if you have a friend or a family or relative who works at the Lands Commission, they also understand some of these things. You can let them explain things to you and let them know that if you are actually getting a good deal or a raw deal. Because this has happened to people. It has happened to people I know. It has happened to friends I know, and it's still happening. So before you fork out hard-earned money to give to people, please again, be sure that you have indeed done enough research. You read a lot. Please, enough of I have a house, somebody is selling a house to me, and then you sign the document without reading a thing. It's not important. So please do well, because they have been hiding it within the fine print. You might never see it if you don't scrutinize it, and you end up throwing money away, thinking that you had a house forever, which might not be. You might not have it forever. You are just paying for a white elephant, which you might not know. So this is my short advice for you. This is my channel. I'll be bringing you updates on land and investment in real estate in Ghana. So if you want to see more of this, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, so that as soon as I upload a video, you'll be the first to get it. Ignorance, they say, is not excuse of the law. And that's why I've dedicated my time sharing with you on this channel everything that you need to know about buying land in Ghana. Stay tuned.